I first came across the Make the Damn Video challenge whilst I was looking around for different kind of cameras and action cameras and things. I was essentially, the real reason I found it was because I was filming my dog Lenny running in the park and things on my own phone, on my iPhone, and my iPhone is probably the lower end of storage. I think it's got 256, I think that's the lower end anyway, and 256 gigs of storage, and I was maxing out my storage. I basically was getting to the point whereby I was having to work out how to offload all my photos because my phone stopped working, and I was thinking, there's got to be a better way of doing this. There's got to be a much better way. And so what I quickly fathomed was I've got to find a way to stop using my phone, use a camera. I had an old GoPro Hero 7. I thought maybe I could start using that, but me and the missus had a trip over to Rome to see some friends we met on holiday last year, and somehow in the trip I lost the SD card that was linked to the camera, God knows how, and I thought, what the hell. I started looking into bits and pieces about what that camera could do, and I thought, well, I don't know, maybe because I got it a number of years ago, maybe I'll just try something new, because there's lots of new funky things out there. And I was checking out all these things on the DJI range, particularly like the idea of the Pocket 3 camera. And I started following this lady called Tamara Gabriel that had a YouTube channel. And she posted loads of good things. And every time I watched her videos on YouTube, she was ever kind of explaining how, almost encouraging people to start making videos and explaining how you don't need a load of fancy camera gear, you can just go out and do the videos. Now, at the time, I was already making a load of videos, and I was posting them to TikTok, as I said. Well, I didn't say I was posting them to TikTok, but I was posting them to TikTok. That's the thing, I never even started TikTok until October in 25. And I started on there because, well, I'm just going to throw the ball for the dog. I started on there because it seems an easy way to upload files and things, or videos. It seems a lot easier, at least, than YouTube. YouTube, you have to fill in all sorts of loads of descriptions and stuff. You almost have to be a content wizard, whereas TikTok was pretty damn simple, really. And it was fun, and it was simple. I could edit everything on my phone and such. So I started looking at the different kind of cameras to stop using my phone. And then when I started using the other cameras, I then had to start looking into, well, how do I edit the footage? And so all this kind of led on to question after question after question, and I was getting lots of answers from from Tamara's channel and others as well. You know, there's clearly lots of channels talking about similar kind of things, but she described it in a particular way, and I was struck by the fact that I suppose I wanted a bit of help, a bit of advice about what I was doing. And many people on YouTube seem to offer lots of ideas, but they want a ton of money for basically doing their training or whatever, this, that and the other. And I was thinking, right, for now, I don't necessarily want to pay tons of money, and I just want to play around, maybe join a community where there's people talking about the same kind of things. So that's essentially where Tamara, on one of her channels, or maybe quite a few of her videos, was saying, make the damn video and join a free community where we can discuss these kind of things. You ready, Lenny? And so that's how I joined. I started the Make the Damn Video challenge a month ago, and I've been posting every day for a month. So 30 videos I've made in total. I've probably made even more than that, to be fair, because I've been making long form and short form. Long form being the big wide ones you see on the TV screen. On YouTube you see them on your laptops and computers and whatever else, and the short form being the ones you see on your phone. You see all the terminology. It takes a while to get to grips with all this kind of stuff as well. And then I remember seeing one kind of video, and I forget the lady's name, but it was like some Canadian lady that had some really good content. And she was on about shooting B-roll. And I was thinking, well, she's not talking about bog roll. What on earth is B-roll? And it's not I don't think it's a cake. Might be a cake. Be interesting to find out if there's a B-roll cake. Could be. And it's not a sausage roll. Again, I love a sausage roll. Safe to say, I often think about food when I'm walking the dog. He's already had his food. I haven't had my food yet. And so anyway, B-roll is all the background kind of footage that I found out as the background footage. Maybe that's what B stands for background. Who knows? Probably stands for something different. I've just made that up. But start doing all these bits and pieces. What other kind of A-roll I think is meant to be the main kind of video that you present. Maybe that's the action. Might be something different. God knows. Safe to say, it's clear as day. I'm still learning. And so I'm still learning about all these things. There's probably loads of other terms I haven't found out. So at the end of the day, being part of a community of people on Make the Damn Video from tomorrow really did help in the fact that you end up soundbiting sort of questions and people coming back with advice. And when you actually join the community, Tamara sends you a link to some app that you upload your content to, and then you introduce yourself, and every day you upload, you tell about what video you've done, you send a link to the video, and you give some sort of commentary about what you've done, and it's really useful. You really start thinking about it. It's like muscle memory, isn't it, when you write things down or you type things into something and you review it and such. It just really is fascinating. So yeah, safe to say I've really enjoyed it. And chances are the 30-day challenge, I can see there's other kind of challenges that come on the back end of it. And I'm going to try a load of those after as well. Like I said, I was already posting to TikTok, and I was posting on a daily basis, sometimes actually multiple videos per day. Ben, where's your ball? I've definitely got one of them. Where's the other one? Oh, you got it there. Oh, you've hidden it in the leaves. It's Lenny hiding his ball in the leaves here. Right, you gonna let me get it? No. But I wanted some advice, like I said, about doing things in a better kind of way. And I was interested how to upload more to YouTube. Because turns out I've had a YouTube channel account since 2008. I probably had one with my old business and stuff. In fact, I definitely had one with the old business, but I can't see the actual clips I put on for the business. Maybe I must have removed them or something. And so you're like, oh, you've left your ball over there. Come on, let's go and get it. And but I couldn't quite fathom how to, when I'm filming a short video, I couldn't quite fathom how to upload it to YouTube, because every time I put a short video on YouTube, it posted it as a long form video. And so I was joining the community has helped, because I don't know, people like Tamara and others have been able to give me advice. And then I start using when I started using things like video editing software, because I moved off from using video editing software on my phone to using things on my laptop. So I started looking into different video editors, and I couldn't be arsed paying for subscriptions on Adobe. It might be the bee's knees and stuff, but I thought, well, I'll just go for a free one. And there's one called DaVinci Resolve. It's free. And, yeah, you can pay for a version that gets you all the bells and whistles. I think it's about 300 quid or something. But I get a free version, and it's fantastic. It does everything I need to do. Absolutely everything. In fact, it's got so many features. Every day I'm learning about what on earth to do with it, because it's a bit of, it's a masterclass almost. So I can post questions on the Make the Damn Video group and the community, ask them some questions. Loads of people come back with advice, and they come back a lot quicker if I put it onto a blog site or something. And it's great, really is great. So now I'm finding that I'm posting more videos, posting more to YouTube, posting even more to TikTok, and you get addicted to these kind of things in a way. It's kind of fun. I kind of look at it, and I look at the stuff I've made, and I realise it gives me a reminder what I've done during the day. It's kind of funny, really. On one of my videos, I kind of mentioned that I do some voluntary work. And I've got a full-time job, but the company I work for were saying they were going to give 3 extra days holiday if you did some voluntary work and volunteer work, and then essentially they also put money towards the charity as well. And I thought, oh, that sounds good. And like I said on a previous video, I tried to sign up to some dog walking charities. Has he lost his ball again? I think he has. It's around here somewhere. Or has he picked it up? Is it over there? Eddie, you got the ball in your gob? Oh, you have? Yeah, that's good. So, yeah, I joined this charity called the Link Scheme. And the Link Scheme go and help lonely old people in our local community. And I get assigned a friend. So I've been assigned this one particular friend, a gentleman, and I go and see him. And it's, for me, my grandmother lives a couple of hundred miles away. And as much as I love seeing my nan, it's still a long distance. It takes me 4 or 5 hours on a good day to drive up there. So it's a long, I have to really think about how long I can get there and back, how I can work and all the logistics and stuff. When I take Lenny up, because she loves dogs. But either which way, I have to think about the logistics. So, but when you speak to old people, so many times they reminisce about their youth, reminisce about different kind of things. And maybe they have more focal kind of memories because certain things are clearly in their mind more than others. And maybe the average day-to-day things probably gets a bit of a grind. They probably forget some of those things. But like my nan talks about the war. She talks about other things that happen in her life, really poignant things. But many things because it's clearly in the memory. And what I find from making these bloody videos is that you start remembering so much more. I mean, I'm not losing my memory and by any stretch of the imagination, but you it just reminds me of things I've done during the day. You watch the video again and thinking, I can almost think in my mind about things I've even said on it. It's actually, it's a bit of a mental boost. Not that I need the mental boost, because I'm a pretty happy-go-lucky kind of chap. But either which way, it's still fun. This is my new hobby, I suppose you could say. I made the damn video. In fact, I made 30 of the damn videos.